Hello and welcome to the BayPay Forum's daily news podcast. I'm Lisa, here to bring you the latest in payments and fintech. This episode is proudly sponsored by payacademy.com, your leading online resource for learning about the payments and fintech industry, anytime, anywhere, with over 220 courses at your fingertips. Let's dive into today's top stories. ESAs publish on the assessment of the SFDR. The ESAs have announced the publishing of a joint opinion of the assessment of the Sustainable Finance Disclosure Regulation and a proposition for improvements. Citibanamex, Belvo to advance financial inclusion in Mexico. Mexico-based Citibanamex has entered a collaboration with Belvo to advance financial inclusion by enabling individuals outside the banking sector to access credit. Celcoin secures $125 million investment. Brazil-based financial and banking technology service provider Celcoin has announced that it secured a $125 million investment led by Summit Partners. EBA launches report on embedded finance. EBA has announced the launch of a new report, aimed at providing guidance for EBA members to understand the fundamental mechanism of embedded finance. The Payments Association calls for optimized support for community finance providers. The Payments Association has announced the launch of a new paper that calls for optimized support for UK-based community finance providers. Prometeo enters the US market with its BAV offering. Prometeo has announced that it entered the US market via its bank account validation (BAV) solution, supporting the connection between LATAM businesses and US banks. Ant International launches digital lending service. Global digital payment and financial technology provider Ant International has launched a new digital lending service. DZ Bank to leverage SureComp's Revo platform. Global provider of trade finance solutions SureComp has announced that its Revo platform was selected by DZ Bank to improve its digital customer service capabilities. nCino launches Gen AI Solution Banking Advisor. US-based cloud banking company nCino has rolled out its Gen AI-powered conversational tool Banking Advisor to augment decision-making and efficiency for bankers. Clip bags $100 MLN in funding. Mexico-based digital payments and commerce enablement platform Clip has raised $100 million in funding to support growth plans. Nets and DGN expand card acceptance in Singapore. Network for Electronic Transfers, NETS, and Discover Global Network have officially launched their strategic agreement, which was signed in 2022. Zilch secures £100 million financing deal. Ad-subsidized payments network, ASPN, Zilch has secured a £100 million financing deal to support its expansion strategy. Laybuys Australian, NZ Arms go into receivership. The Australia and New Zealand-based arms of BNPL provider Laybuy have entered receivership in what the company's officials call hard times for the fintech. Go Cardless partners with FSB. Go Cardless has announced its partnership with the Federation of Small Businesses in order to optimize the way members tackle late payments. ID-Verse adds identity verification solution to the AWS marketplace. Digital ID verification company ID-Verse has joined the AWS marketplace to offer a fully automated identity verification solution to AWS clients. Bybit improves trade security with Fireblocks off-exchange solution. Cryptocurrency exchange Bybit has announced the adoption of Fireblocks off-exchange solution to mitigate counterparty risk for institutional trades. CoinRule integrates with Bybit to automate futures trading. UK-based automated crypto trading platform CoinRule has integrated with cryptocurrency exchange Bybit to introduce Bybit futures trading on the former's platform. Velmi announces a partnership with BitLocus. Digital banking solutions provider Velmi has announced a partnership with BitLocus, a fintech company specializing in decentralized finance, DeFi. EBA Day 2024. Possibilities and boundaries of the October Inst scheme. Moderating the last panel of the first day of EBA Day, Rita Camporeale, Vice Chair of the European Payments Council, led a conversation on the October Inst scheme with Daniele Astarita, Principal Solution Consultant of Real-Time Payments at ACI Worldwide, Damian Godaris, Head of Payments Industry Engagement, Payments and Receivables, Cash Management at BNP Paribas, Xavier Herrero, Manager Operations Groups at CaixaBank, and Michael Nesh, Tribe-led Instant Payments, Cash Management at Deutsche Bank. EBA Day 2024. Next steps in instant payments, regulation, and liquidity management. At EBA Day 2024 in Lisbon, experts came together to address new innovations and exciting prospects for the future of banking in Europe. Silch secures 100 million financing deal. With one eye on an IPO in 2025, London-based buy now, pay later firm Zilch has secured 100 million in securitized debt financing arranged by Deutsche Bank, DB. EBA Day 2024. Instant payments and generative AI will be the most impactful for the industry. Digitization and the advantages that are available through modern technology were core topics for the afternoon sessions at EBA Day in Lisbon, Portugal. Mexican fintech Clip raises $100 million. Mexican payments and commerce firm Clip has raised $100 million in a financing round joined by funds managed by Morgan Stanley Tactical Value and an unnamed fund manager. Wholesale, not retail, CBDCs more likely to be issued in near term, BIS. There has been a sharp uptick in experiments and pilots with wholesale central bank digital currencies over the last year, according to the Bank for International Settlements. EBA Day 2024. Challenges and benefits of CBDCs. What is the future of CBDCs in Europe and what do experts expect from stablecoin adoption? These questions were answered at EBA Day 2024 in Lisbon, where leaders in digital currencies examined what the future holds for digital assets. Monavate taps Know Your Customer to IMR POVA onboarding process. Monavate, a prominent provider of payment solutions, has joined forces with Know Your Customer, a global leader in business KYC verification. TerraPay selects Thread for virtual card payments. TerraPay, a global leader in money movement, has chosen Thread, a next-generation global payments platform, to power virtual card payments for global suppliers. Spenda releases scan-to-pay QR payment tech in South Africa. Despite the global move towards digital transacting, 1.4 billion people worldwide remain unbanked. UBS introduces framework to size and seize the AI investment opportunity. The launch of ChatGPT marked a watershed moment for AI and its adoption, and the range of problems that AI can address keeps growing at a quick pace. Rostro integrates with ERES order management system. Rostro Group, the prime brokerage and capital markets fintech group of companies, has today announced that professional traders and institutional investors can now access an expanded universe of exchange-traded securities via the highly regarded ERES order management system. Ageras to acquire French fintech Shine from Société Générale. Danish accounting software fintech Ageras has entered into an exclusive agreement with Société Générale to acquire Shine, a provider of banking and accounting software for SMEs. RBC partners Nova Credit to help immigrants bring their credit history with them. Royal Bank of Canada has enlisted Nova Credit to help migrants leverage their international credit history when they arrive in the country. Spanish microlender Dinio Ciardito migrate to Mambu Core platform. Dinio Ciardito, Spanish microlender part of the international retail leader Cash Converters Group, has entered a partnership with Mambu, the leading cloud banking platform. Encompass Corporation appoints Andrew Dunn as VP of Engineering. Encompass Corporation, the leader in corporate digital identity, CDI, has boosted its mission to deliver game-changing outcomes for global banks by appointing seasoned technical leader Andrew Dunn to lead its engineering function. Finborn raises $70 MLN to advance AI data solutions in finance. UK-based startup Finborn has raised $70 million in Series B funding to help financial companies organize and use their data in AI and other models. Swan expands its embedded finance platform in Milan. European fintech Swan has announced the expansion of its embedded finance platform in the region of Milan, aiming to unlock a lucrative market for Italian businesses. Idenfi launches risk assessment tool. Lithuania-based regtech provider Idenfi has announced the launch of its AI-enabled customer risk assessment solution, completing its KYC, KYB, AML compliance suite. EBA Day 2024 to 75% view instant payments regulation as their number one priority. Hosting the second roundtable of the event, Sulabh Agarwal, global head of payments at Accenture, spoke with Simon McConnell, European clearing head, Treasury and Trade Solutions at Citi, and Bruno Mulatto, Global Head of Payments and Receivables at BNP Paribas, about navigating the testing waters of transformation for banks. EBA Day 2024 – Success Stories in Collaboration. At EBA Day 2024 in Lisbon, Finextra's own Niamh Curran moderated a lunchtime session titled Rising Stars, with Luca Cotton, platform owner at Investec Bank, John Salter, Chief Customer Officer at Clear Bank, Jenny Winther, Head of Payment Schemes at Handelsbanken, and Phoebe Zhou, Head of Emerging Payments, GPS Europe at HSBC, discussing success and industry newcomers. EBA Day 2024 – Navigating the Oxymoron of Cross-Border Real-Time Payments. The second day of EBA Day 2024 in Lisbon kicked off with exciting panel sessions discussing real-time payments. EBA Day 2024 – De-risking correspondent banking and cross-border payments. Taking to the stage on the second and final day of EBA Day in Lisbon, Portugal were Eric France, Executive Director, Financial Institutions Banks, CaixaBank, Roisin Levine, Head of UK and Europe Partnerships, Wise Platform, Raphael Lind, Head, International Development and Global Relationship Management, CaixaBank, Dean Sposito, Head of Institutional Cash and Trade Finance, Western Europe, Deutsche Bank, and Gareth Lodge, Senior Analyst, Payments, Celent, who moderated the session. Hyperjar lands Festival Republic digital voucher contract. Payments and Wallets Fintech Hyperjar has signed a deal with Festival Republic, the Live Nation-owned festival operator, to provide the UK's leading live entertainment promoter with world-first digital vouchers for this year's Reading and Leeds Festival. Adib and DIFC forge Fintech Pact. Abu Dhabi Islamic Bank, Adib, a leading Islamic financial institution, announced a strategic collaboration with DIFC Innovation Hub, home to the first and largest financial technology accelerator in the Middle East, Africa and South Asia, MEASA, region, to accelerate fintech adoption. First Abu Dhabi Bank bolsters CLM operations with Finergo. Finergo, the leading provider of digital solutions for Know Your Customer, KYC, transaction monitoring and client lifecycle management, CLM, announces today that First Abu Dhabi Bank, FAB, the largest bank in the United Arab Emirates, UAE, has integrated Finergo's software as a solution, SaaS, CLM solution to speed up client onboarding and enhance its anti-money laundering, AML, compliance processes. DZ Bank picks Surecomp trade finance platform. Surecomp announced that leading trade finance bank DZ Bank AG has taken the next step in its ambitious plans to use the collaborative trade finance platform Revo to further enhance its digital trade finance customer service delivery. Thank you for joining us for today's coverage. Remember, you can delve deeper into any story we discussed today by visiting our news section at baypayforum.com. We're here every day, bringing you the critical insights and latest trends across the payments and fintech landscape. Until next time, I'm Lisa, thanking you for watching and inviting you to join us again tomorrow for more updates. Stay informed, stay ahead.